gosh. Alright, chat, I'm officially live. I'm gonna show you all able to hear me. Got a few things to address as well. Yeah, I got a few things to address. Okay. How many subs do I got? Perfect. I'm pretty sure I lost one sub in a minute comeback. Okay. Anyway, chat, yo, it's good, chat. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling blessed. Back with more of me playing Beyond Two Souls. I had a great moment within Ohio. It was great, you know. Got back home like 2 hours ago. Got a few things to address though. And I gotta use the bathroom afterwards, but I got a few things to address. So I listened to AZ voicemail, and I explained this to Eric, because they were watching my live streams, and they're like, oh man, this guy's Mikey or Mike, he's been playing this game called Beyond Two Souls, and I'm like, well yeah, okay, I choose the games I want to play. It's not like I'm avoiding the roleplay, and I even explained to him, the whole point we haven't been doing the roleplay is because of my dad's internet at the time. And now because I have a job, it's different, you know? And I'm going to be working later today anyway. Not tomorrow though, thank goodness. And then Thursday I don't have to work either, man. But next Friday I have to. Not next Friday, this Friday. Like next week. Once Sunday, it's going to pretty much be like this Friday. And yeah, SmackDown was on. I'll be sure to watch SmackDown afterwards. And then Monday Night Raw, and then I feel like that's perfect. You know, that's all I pretty much want to watch. But anyway, roleplay will be later today because it's like 2:05 and it's past that time because I figured I was gonna be home late or be within Michigan late. So roleplay will be later today with AZ and Eric because Eric, he doesn't typically do roleplays on Tuesday and Wednesday. Sometimes he does. So we'll be sure to do it Saturday, later today, obviously. From 10:30 to 11:30. And another thing, don't play I'm AFK for plenty of minutes. There are other streamers out there like I Shall Speed and whoever who are AFK for plenty of minutes, you know. Like plenty of minutes. As for why do I continue talking before my gameplay, this is America. This is not another country, and I don't like when people treat other countries or not other countries. I don't like when people treat the U.S. like other countries. We're not from North Korea and all that. I have free speech. I can mention about the political shit, the secret and low-key shit, which is the socialist political shit. I can mention about the religious shit because I am fully reconciled towards Christianity now. I'm still a bit of like agnostic and a Christian, but it's all good. Like I believe in God Almighty Jesus Christ. I know exactly like how old Adam and Eve were before the fall. And yes, they did sin. The only individual that doesn't sin is God Almighty Jesus Christ. And me in a way, which is very rare to witness someone that's not sinful, you know. I'm very righteous, like I mentioned. You never know, there could be other individuals out there too. It's very rare to witness someone that's just pure righteous, pure virtue, you know. Like, I mean, people say that Adam and Eve sinned. Some people think that, oh, they were mind controlled by Satan. So who knows? I can mention the ChatGPT, see what's your thoughts on that. But anyway, there you go. Because I was listening to AZ voicemail while I was within Ohio. I was like within this religious park or whatever, where it has like religious statues of God Almighty Jesus Christ and Virgin Mary and all that. And yeah, it was pretty much the day of Virgin Mary, like the Assumption, where she didn't die and she ascended into the kingdom of heaven, which is beyond our universe that has always existed. It's infinite, you know. Anyway, but anyway, and then he's like, "Oh, Yeah, we shouldn't trust Mike, right? Like, okay, you gotta understand. Like, I'm gonna be honest. That apology was for no reason for me because you just can't get upset for no reason just because I didn't had a chance to mention that. Oh, we have to do the role play once I get my own place or whenever I have the time. Like, if I have a day off, you know. And I'm gonna be honest. We will do it later today, but if we don't do role plays as much, just wait until I get my own place. And apartments are not cheap. They are not. So I'm possibly gonna change the laws or the legal system like September or something. Yeah, September. I'm hoping it's September, you know. It's possibly not this month, it's September, you know. August is possibly gonna be potentially finished, so be patient, chat. Be patient with the Lord God of Jesus Christ, and yeah. And chat, I'll be sure to mention about the secret and low-key shit and then the political shit afterwards, like later. Or whenever, you know. Let's try anyway. I know, chat. Without further ado, let's get straight to the shit once for all, you know. Let's try anyway. Let's fucking get straight to the shit. Wallahi, chat. And yeah, she's within the CIA. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna mention about the secret and low-key shit and the political shit. Actually, no, political shit will be later. Plus next live stream chat. I'm gonna be honest. My head hurts because of my stress, anxiety, and depression, specifically associated with my rare traumatic situation. You know, let's try anyway. Someone just loved to trigger my stress, anxiety, and depression, specifically associated with my rare traumatic situation. You know, let's try anyway. And it's all good. I forgive AZ, but yeah, just because when you forgive someone doesn't necessarily mean that. That's why people are two-faced for a reason. And I'm not being disrespectful if you're watching this AZ. I'm just saying, like, overall, you know. Like, we'll do roleplay. It's not the end of the world. It's not like, oh, I full-on quit it, or I'm just avoiding the, oh, I quit, I don't want to do it. No, I'm not avoiding it. I don't want to quit it. I never quit. I never give up, you know. I'm willing to do it. You know, I'm willing to do the roleplay. Anyway, but yeah, once majority of the aging law / age requirements are lowered to the 12+ shift for now, which is quite a bit higher than the potential, typical, indefinite 7+ and 11+ shift, you know, let's anyway. Once the legal system changes on exactly August or September of 26, you know, let's anyway. So pretty much like, so anyway, like for me, for example, in Brooklyn, you know that she's 12 and I'm 21, and in a way, like, I'm with her, you know. I'm keeping it a secret and low-key in, like, romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal, and then once the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know. And I'm not going to really mention about them, I'm just going to mention about their ages, about the 9 girls / women / females. And yes, full maturity 37+, from exactly the age of 7 and beyond that, which is pretty much 7+, you know, full maturity 37+, for both boys / men / guys / males, and girls / women / females, you know, well, anyway. So anyway, Miranda is 12. Actually, I'll mention about them. Miranda is 12. She unfortunately can't keep shit a secret and low-key in, like, romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal because, you know, she has strict parents. Once being strict is illegal as well, then that'll be different. But it's all good. Her and I can have friends with benefits once the legal system changes, or keep it a secret and low-key, you know, anyway, which is not necessarily illegal. Courtney is 13.5. She's finally turned 14 on exactly December of 2026. She has a man, but her and I could do friends with benefits because, as you can notice, she low-key has a crush on me, but as well as she's like, I don't want to cheat, I have a boyfriend. And that, for me, I can't cheat because, you know, I'm with Brooke because she's the love of my life. You know, she's 12 and I'm 21, but doggo, because I'm keeping a secret and low-key in, like, romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal, and when the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know, anyway. As for Bella, I already mentioned it before. She apparently reported my Snap account for no reason, just because I mentioned I was Harper at the time, and I'm like, okay, what they're gonna do about it? They know that the legal system will potentially change, so, like, you know, and Bella's 14. Fuck her, though. Not my other friend Bella, but that Bella, the one I used to have a crush on. Fuck her. Anne Marie, same as Miranda, she can't keep it a secret and low key in like romantic terms, which is not nothing illegal. So I'm hoping she can. I'm hoping she can, for friends' benefits, you know. And yeah, she's 12 as well. Anne Marie. Kinsley, she's 11. She's like here and there. She either has Snap, either don't, because of her strict mom. And her aunt is strict, and I'm like, only parents can raise their children, but as well, parents can't be strict either. It's stupid, you know. Like, oh, just because I'm 21, like, bro, when the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter. And then, yeah, I'm her homie, she's my bestie, you know. Anyway. And then Faith, like I mentioned, who knows where she's been. I'm gonna check her account quite a bit. Like I mentioned, I was gonna overdo it, but not necessarily had a chance to. And she's 11 as well, just like Kinsley. In Brooklyn, you already know she's 12. In a way, my girl. You know, she's 12. I'm 21. You know, for my girl Brooklyn. And I'm keeping it secret and low-key in like romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal. And when a legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter that I'm with her as a 21-year-old and like she's 12, you know. As my girlfriend, you know. Or girl in a way, you know, anyway. Like, you know, I'm keeping it secret and low-key in like romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal with her, and then once the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know, anyway. Whereas Harper was with her at one point, she was under pressure or manipulated by Brooklyn, who knows what occurred within the past last month. And yeah, Harper is 10 and a half, and she's finally turned 11 on exactly August 25th of 2026. So like this month. And then Moonlight, fuck her, like I mentioned, she's possibly 10 or 9. Vaping at those ages, which you gotta be 11 or 12 because your lungs, it's slowly developing. Once it rapidly develops because of puberty, then yeah. Well, no, actually, no, it's more because of the growth spurt, not because of puberty. Actually, I apologize. You won't die, but your lungs would have some severe damage because you haven't hit your growth spurt, in a way. It has nothing to do with starting puberty. Anyway, what's it called? And her birthday was possibly last month. I know Moonlight possibly was 9 when I was with her at the time, and then she's currently 10, you know, anyway. Who knows? She does not seem like she's 15, because I know Jace Norman, his voice changed when he was 15. Or 16, but I feel like when he was 15. At the age she's at, her voice could have changed. And she's like, oh, because I have a baby face. I have a baby face as well, and my voice is deep as fuck. Anyway, those are the 9 girls / women / females. And the 7th one is Brooklyn, the love of my life. Pretty much my girlfriend, or my girl in a way, you know, anyway. Because, you know, she's 12, and I'm 21. While with her, you know, with Brooklyn. And I'm pretty much in the call with her. And Carlos is 19, he's potentially going to turn 20. He's with Maddie, which she's 12 as well. Like, he's with a girl named Maddie, not Piper's sister, but that girl. Oh yeah, Piper has a sister named Maddie. Maddie is 14, but the girl he's with is 12. And Carlos is 19 and a half, and he's finally turned 20, so yeah, it doesn't necessarily matter. You know, I'm 21, and I'm with Brooklyn, she's 12. You know, my girl in a way, or girlfriend, you know. But yeah, I'm keeping a secret and low-key in, like, romantic terms with Brooklyn, which is not necessarily illegal, you know, anyway. But once the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know, anyway. Anyway, I'm going to consider continuing. But like I mentioned, if I'm AFK, like, look at ISO speed. You really think someone wants someone sleeping while live? Some people don't. But if it entertains, then there you go. So for me being AFK, I specifically mentioned, be sure to skip the poll where I'm not AFK. Like, no offense to Eric and AZ, I'm not disrespecting or anything, but they gotta like be like, oh, he mentioned to skip to the poll where he's not AFK. Like, I'm giving specific details, you know? I mean, if I'm getting less views, it has nothing to do with what I'm doing with some live stream in terms of being AFK or the gameplay. No, it's because, like, I have to go live every day. Some people are just desperate. They just don't want to watch as much because they just want that attention. They want me to go live every day, but I choose if I want to go live every day or not. They can't. You know, what if I'm busy or because of work and all that, you know. But like, yeah, I mean, other points I don't go live every day is because of my stress, anxiety, and depression, specifically associated with my, specifically associated with my very traumatic situation and how people trigger and all that. But as well, it could be because I'm busy with my uncle at the time, and now because I have an actual job, it's like I barely go live every day. You know, you can't just assume like, oh, I'm lying and shit. I'm not necessarily lying, you know. Like, Jesus Christ. Not taking the Lord name in vain like that. I'm just like letting the Lord know, you know. Even though I'm not meant to take the Lord name in vain, it's just like, Jesus Christ, you know. Like, it's just fucked up how this world is. And majority of humanity are sinful. Not necessarily me, but them, anyway. Anyway, I'm gonna consider continuing. Carlos is playing Roblox with my girl Brooklyn, because I'm 21, she's 12, and I'm keeping a secret low key in like romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal with her. But once the legal system changes, like I specifically mentioned, it wouldn't necessarily matter, anyway. Like her and I could potentially have children, like 2 kids possibly. She mentioned possibly when she's 13 or 14. We'll see, anyway. But once the legal system changes, anyway. Actually, Chad, be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK, but I'm gonna immediately take care of business, if you know what I mean, and then afterwards, I'm gonna be sure to blow my nose, wash my hand, and then just continue, anyway. Like, I don't necessarily want to end the live stream, anyway. But yeah, anyway, y'all already know about the secret low-key shit. Was this for friends' benefits? Or in, like, romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal, anyway. Was it sex for pleasure? Full mental maturity 7+. Like, to have sex for pleasure, it's gotta be an individual of both genders from exactly the age of 7 and beyond that, which is pretty much 7+. Full mental maturity 7+, anyway. Anyway, just yeah, be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK, anyway. And as well, it's my channel. I can dictate my own decisions what's my channel. People can't be like, oh, why is this person doing this what's in their live stream or upload and all that. Like, even Chill Phoenix is like, even Chill Phoenix still gotta like understand. And no, not because he's younger. It has nothing to do with it. Regardless of the chronological age, because full mental maturity 7+. You just gotta use that full mental maturity, anyway. But no, Joker is chill. Chill Phoenix, Aiden, but no, Joker is chill. Whenever I reach out to him again, him and I will potentially play, and then he can mention this is exactly how you meant to have your tags as, and he's like what 15 at the moment. Anyway, chat. But yeah, just be sure to skip the part where I'm not AFK. Anyway. Alright, chat, I'm back. You know, I'll try anyway. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I'm gonna call Carlos. Anyway, I'm gonna consider continuing. Yeah, I was wondering what exactly happened to my girl and Carlos, like why exactly they left the call. My bad, chat, for taking quite a while. I had like dry scalp because I feel like because of my rare traumatic situation, like you know what's in my head, so I had to peel on that and shit. And then shit on my face, like skin, whatever skin condition it is, it's very rare because of my rare traumatic situation. You know, well, anyway, it's all good though. Anyway, chat, let's continue. Lock in, fucking lock in. I know I don't want to play this chapter, but look, you have to. After a couple chapters, I'm possibly gonna watch Friday Night SmackDown and then Monday Night Raw afterwards.
It's your room. It's where you'll study and sleep for the next 3 years. Training starts tomorrow at 5 a.m. Don't be late.
Team chat. So until she's 20, it's like finish her training. Oh man, I gotta take a shit again. Not again, but like constantly like making it to where I gotta take a shit and then you know.
Come on, Holmes, keep up.
Bro, I know what I'm fucking doing. So she trims her hair.
Find your grip. Use your momentum to swing across.
Bro, imagine taking a
Hurry!
Imagine having to take a shit while what's in the middle of training. That would not be cool.
That's it, Holmes. Come on. I haven't got all day.
Can you stop being strict? If it was illegal, you would have gotten arrested or removed from the CIA. That's not how I'll treat my trainees. Tell me what to do apparently, despite me knowing how to play the game. And I have to blow my nose constantly, you know. Oops, my bad, my bad.
No, no.
My bad. My fucking bad.
No. Concentrate for God's sake.
Shut the fuck up, you Asian motherfucker. Not being racist, but like badass Jody. Oh my lord. Could've kicked him in the dick. Watch, it's gonna rain. It's gonna make me. Bro, I gotta take a shit. You know what, Chad? Bitch, just get the poll. I'm not enough AFK again. I apologize. Just, I'm gonna keep my mic unmuted so you can like know what I'm like here. You know. Hold up. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where I left off. I gotta see like what I mentioned before. You know. yeah, I already know what I mentioned before. But yeah, just be sure to skip to Paul. We're on that TFK, you know, anyway. It's gonna be just a immediate dookie. Alright, yeah, I gotta take a shit. I'll be right back. Be sure to skip to Paul. We're on that TFK. Chat, I'm back in all anyway. My bad, chat, my bad. Quick, here's why Carlos and... Anybody chatted? Yeah, I wonder why my girl and... I wonder why my girl Brooklyn and then my homie Carlos left the call. They better not be calling individually without my consent. Because... Oh, I know why. Hold on, let me call Carlos. Trying to call? I know why, because she's trying to keep this shit secret and low-key in like romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal from her parents. But once the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know? It would not necessarily matter. But once the legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know? But yeah, my bad, chat. Hold on, Carlos just texted me. Then I'm gonna charge my phone real quick. With who? He said he's on the phone, but with who? If it's someone from if it's someone quite different than Brooklyn, then I would, you know, respect that. If it's Brooklyn, you gotta add me to the call, man. Cause wouldn't that be low-key weird? Your homie is chatting with your girl, and you're not within the call, you know? I feel like it is, you know? Unless because you're doing something, you're working, then it wouldn't be weird. Chat. Who knows, chat? And I'm gonna continue playing and... But yeah, after this chapter, cause I don't want to end the stream like that. That wouldn't be fair. You'd be like, oh man, see, you're just AFK, and then, you know, like, I don't want to, you know, I'm trying to prove some people wrong, you know. But as well, I do want to stream, you know, streaming is my thing. Stream chat. I'm messaging my homie to see if he can add me to the call. I mean, it's possibly not Brooklyn. I mean... Bro, it's telling me to send streak to plenty of people. He says it in a bit, okay. Oh, my heart is racing. I don't like when people trigger my stress, anxiety, and depression specifically associated with my very traumatic situation. When I mean by depression, I mean like, just overall, like, why me or whatever. There's more to it. If I explain to a therapist, he or she would just be a complete bitch. Yeah, I don't need therapy. Therapy is never gonna be my thing. Oh no. If it's AI, perfect. Or depends on the individual too. You know, you can do a little research on them, study them, see if they're certified. If they're like an intern, they're not certified. hell no, because then they're gonna explain things wrong, and I'm not all about that. Alright, let's continue. Come on, locked in.
Aim, shoot. Advance to the next cover. Got it?
Yeah. Her hair's growing a bit.
Get out of there!
See me, chat. It's all about the progress, you know. I feel like she had to shave it or trim it or whatever for whatever reason. But as well, chat. For example, let's say I want to talk to my homie girl. I gotta always involve him to the call. Because if I'm talking to that person privately, then my homie's gonna be like, oh, so what do you talk to my girlfriend about, you know? You can't say, oh, Nunya. And should Nunya be illegal? No, it's just unethical. You don't want to say, oh, everything should be illegal, you know, because certain things are just unethical and certain things would go beyond the point of legalization. You just legalize it or make it towards just illegal. It's an abomination. Like murder, for example, because the Bible says that it's a sin to murder. So they made it illegal for plenty of reasons. See me, chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure after this is when she's what's in the apartment. And then after that, I want to witness what's the next chapter, and then I'm gonna just end it. Okay, I gotta hurry. I just want to fucking beat this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hurry, pretend the guy wasn't looking. He or she, because you don't want to stereotype. See, he's that strict. He's like a combat, he's using combat tactics. Unlike the Asian guy. Oh, I don't have all day. Like, bro, okay? Just be patient. He's like, good. That's exactly what you're meant to do. And now she's 19. I'm pretty sure. See me, chat. Fucking hate mucus buildup. You know, my Retromax situation is what interferes with the mucus buildup, the acid reflux, the vomiting, the diarrhea, all that shit.
Excellent, Jody.
And my spine, like how my spine is, or how I get traumatized by saying things despite me not fearing them. Like, for example, a shark. I may get traumatized by them once I actually observe one in person, but when I if I witness one, if I excuse me, man, fucking hate the mucus buildup. But if I observe one online or witness one, it wouldn't traumatize me. I mean, I just saw SMP earlier and I was like traumatized. I was like, are you kidding me? I just got home and this is what I gotta deal with. It's not really my house, my mom's place. But man, the parent, man, I had to deal with my mom earlier, chat. Like, I'm a grown-ass man. I've been a grown-ass man since I was 7 years old. Full mental maturity 7+, you know. Like, I've been dealing with this since I was 7. Genuinely 7. Like, dealing with both my parents, you know. Well, for my dad, he doesn't care. Okay, well, apparently he does care what time I sleep, and I'm like, bro, I can choose my own bedtime schedule. A parent shouldn't really choose the bedtime schedule. I feel like that's more for toddlers and 5 and 6 year olds, like early childhood. But once you're like 7 years old, like from exactly the age of 7 and beyond that, which is pretty much full mental maturity 7+, if you're able to think on your own and make your own decisions, don't make decisions for them. As a parent, you're meant to raise them. Don't be strict. Because if being strict is illegal, which I feel like some countries is illegal, like in Europe possibly, I mean, who knows? They haven't. I feel like strictness hasn't been legalized. I know in the ancient era it was, like, you can't be strict. Like King Tut, he wasn't really strict. He was very liberal. He go according to the orders of the gods. Well, at the time, gods. I mean, there's only one god, but you see where I'm coming from. Unless he followed God, my Jesus Christ. I mean, it was BC, so it was before Christ. It was before his journey occurred. In a way, is what it meant by before Christ. I want to study the ancient history. Or, you know Naram Sin, right? From Mesopotamia, you know how the game House of Ashes associate him? He was strict. He was. But the guards didn't approve of it. So I feel like people hated strictness. But nowadays, people still do, but no individual's doing anything about it. Is Trump being strict? I mean, he's taking advantage of certain things, like the war, he's being strict. No, actually, no, he's liberal. I'm gonna take that back. He's liberal. I can see that he's a chill president, but there are certain things he needs to fucking wake the fuck up to. Like, he said he wants to own Greenland. Never occurred, chat. So I feel like plenty of people are mentioning, yep, it's not gonna happen. It's just plenty of bullshit. You know? But yeah, Carl said he's gonna add me to the call in a bit. I wanna see who he's talking to. If it's Piper, I'm cool with it. You know? But they were texting, so who knows? I'm quite curious who Carlos is on the call with. It better not be another girl, because I do not want to see him cheating. I mean, cheating is a sin. I mean, it is adultery. You're pretty much married through commitment. Excuse me. Because a wedding is to honor the marriage. I've done my research. It means to honor the commitment you had for one another. Hold on, I'm gonna mention something about Brooklyn. I'm gonna say, did she have to do something? Did Brooklyn have to do something? Because if I mention that and he's like, if he explains about it, then I know he's not on the call with her. Cause that'd be a bit weird though, you know? Cause I'm not asleep. I'm still awake. And at this point, I'll just watch Friday Night SmackDown. But like I mentioned, I'm not gonna be live when I'm watching it. I'm taking my own place and I'm able to show it, then you know. But just so you know, it's gonna be a very cheap ass apartment. So whatever my gaming setup is gonna possibly be like, it's gonna be starting from the bottom to the top. That is what pretty much majority of humanity gotta do. Well, I mean, I don't really agree with it for certain things. Like for job wise, I feel like full time it should be like you should be guaranteed to have it if you feel like you want it. Like it's an opportunity. You don't just work your way up to it. It's an opportunity to immediately get.
Okay, recruit. Now get rid of those oil drums.
Team chat. I got you guilty. I hope I don't have to get a minor sickness again because, oh my gosh, that voice I had. Wait, was I streaming? Yeah, it was. What's that voice? Like that voice I had? Oh, hell no. That was like last month as well. Whoa, Jody, you are gonna hurt yourself. I was wondering if your nose was bleeding. And I wonder why.
Good. Let's keep going.
I still wonder why her nose bleeds when Aiden's like far distance. I'll see interferes with her like... She has PTSD, some type of trauma though. Damn! How old is she? 20? Well, not yet. I'm pretty sure she's not 20 at the moment.
Keep your fat ass down.
Did you just mention to me to keep my fat ass down, bro? I do not have fat ass. I have a thick ass. Me and her have thick asses. I'm pretty sure my girl Brooklyn has a thick ass as well. Especially as she's going through puberty. You know, the thick ass occurs. Unless you're born with a thick ass. Who knows?
It's not a fucking Sunday stroll.
Okay, this guy needs to chill as well. Real shit. Yeah, Ramin, you know? Come on. You got this, these are the muscles. Oh shit. Alright, put item test these within them. That was immediate. Carl texted me. You know what? I figured Carlos will call me when he gets a minute. Because I'm still quite curious who he's listening to call with. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, hell yeah, do those sit-ups. For your abdomen and obliques as part of your abdominal muscles. I know, Jody. Burn that calorie. You can apparently feel it, you know. This guy is trying to kung fu fight? The fuck? Trying to tap out, huh? Pussy?
Not bad.
Only pussies tap out. Unless it's in WWE and it's scripted, then that's quite different, but for real fighting, only pussies do that. For real though. Oh, this. No more attempts. We got this. I got this pretty much. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Bro, it's cold within my basement. My mom's basement. Team chat. Hell yeah. Come on, come on. Fuck yeah. Whack his ass. Oh, you know what? Oh, he almost saw me. Don't worry though. He's not able to. Hurry, hurry! Oh, damn! How many? Hell yeah.
Not bad, Jody.
Oh, damn.
If this wasn't an exercise, you'd be dead by now.
If this wasn't an exercise, you wouldn't even be able to open your big mouth right.
She has a point.
Congratulations, Operative Holmes. You made it. Welcome to the agency.
Team chat.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, damn, she was shy. She's like,
Yeah, Jody.
thank you, sir.
Welcome to the agency.
Looks like you
Great
made
job,
it.
Jody. Congratulations.
Really good.
And now they want to treat her like badass? Who do those guys think they are? From being strict to being liberal now? Nah, I mean, they know that it's gonna be illegal, that's why. Being strict, they loca. Like, nobody can be strict when being strict is illegal. Not even teachers, not even people's parents. Like their mom and dads. Or mom and dad, excuse me. Not siblings, because siblings should be in charge. Not your uncle and aunts, not your grandparents. All that. Not your cousins. Like, nobody should be strict. Not the president. Anyway, like, nobody can be strict. Especially teachers, because I see how they operate shit. And it ain't necessarily pretty. And it's stupid of them, you know, anyway. Just like my teachers back within the day. Anyway, welcome to the CIA. I'm gonna read other choices in comparison to what others chose. 78% players within great physical shape. Hell yeah, I gotta ensure that. So Jody can kick some ass. Well, plenty of ass actually. 55% players not spotted within the training. That's perfect. And 80% of players had a tremendous fighter, like a great fighter. Hell yeah. Oh wait, the department is after this because, like I mentioned, it's going according to the president of each chapter, like just her current phase and all that shit. So in the chat, I'm gonna end right here. If you want to witness more of me playing Beyond Two Souls, be sure to leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm gonna end right here to get chat. And if my homie Carl's comment, I'll be sure to let you know what he mentioned and what my girl Brooke mentioned. Cause you know I'm keeping it secret, low-key, in like romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal, despite me being 21 and my girl. Brooklyn being 12. Because, you know, I'm keeping it secret and low-key in, like, romantic terms, which is not necessarily illegal. And when a legal system changes, it wouldn't necessarily matter, you know, anyway. As for the political shit, I'll just mention next live stream, actually. We'll see, though. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end it. You can use chat.